we are in our rental house at last, which is so good. I'm round the corner. The builders probably hate it because I'm there most days. We are nearly 2 months into the build now, so the clips that you're about to see are kind of end of May, just to give you an idea, because when I'm filming this it is not end of May, but you don't need to know that. The builders have been extremely busy, so they have been putting the insulation into the walls, they've been adding loads of steel beams and posts, the lintels above doorways. What else? Weep holes above the windows. You will see a clip of those rather than me try to explain what they are. And preparing to start the first floor, which is extremely exciting. Do you remember us saying that we had to put 2 extra posts in? Well, these are them. And this beam, whew, I don't think I'll bore you with the whole story, but it had to be moved. But it is now in the right position. So that's good. But it was a palaver, let me tell you. Meanwhile, we have been looking at windows and doors. We've also been to a tile showroom, which is a supplier that our builder Chris has worked with for years. So that was amazing to see what they have. Tiles are definitely one of my very, very favourite parts of a project. So I cannot put into words how excited I am to start looking at tiles for this project. You might have seen in the intro a little clip of our buddleia and thinking this is definitely a build YouTube series, so why are we showing pretty flowers and bees? But that is one of the plants that is going to be staying in the new garden scheme. We've enjoyed that buddleia for, well, the whole time we've lived in that house, and it's so nice to see that it is still thriving in a building site. So I have a feeling this particular video isn't going to be the longest one. There aren't loads of exciting updates to share with you. There's just been a lot happening behind the scenes again. So we've had so many chats about beam positions, window heights. We're still chatting about drainage, but also staircase designs. And on that note, I've put together concepts for loads of areas of this house. So things like front doors, windows, French doors, tiles, internal doors, staircase designs. So I'm going to pop some screenshots of those just to give you a sneak peek. But I think in our next video, I am going to basically share my screen with you and chat through those concepts. This is where it starts to get a bit more fun. So I hope you look forward to seeing those. So yes, we visited Reading Trade Windows, which is again another supplier that our builder Chris has worked with for a long time. They have taken such good care of us, and we have chosen to go with flush casement windows. They just look so lovely, and this particular manufacturer do a really lovely white wood effect foil on the windows. They're not real timber, they're a UPVC window, but they look really, really lovely. And I'm just sort of finalising the Georgian bar design. They're actually called astragal bars when they're on the outside of the glazing. I believe Georgian bars are when they're inside the glazing. I might be wrong. But yeah, so those are sort of the details that I've been looking at a lot. I've been obsessing over, let's say, over the last couple of weeks. But I'm probably being very difficult, and poor Steve. Oh, Steve, I'm sorry, from the window place. He's probably thinking, for the love of God, woman, just make a decision. Which is ironic, because for my clients, I can make a decision like that. When it's my own project, it's hard. It's really hard. French doors are still TBC. I'm being probably quite annoyingly picky. So it's just getting the balance right of something that will look really nice, work well with the windows, and not blow the budget entirely. And then on front doors, we've actually found a brand that we both really, really like. I will be sharing more about that in the next video, but they are aluminium composite front doors, and we've been looking at a lot of composite front doors, and again, maybe being a little bit picky. They're all really nice. We just have something very specific in mind that we're after. So I think we may have found the ideal front door. There is another one in the running, so we will sort of get all of that confirmed and report back in the next video. And then onto the tile showroom. So I have a pretty clear idea of the sort of tiles I want to put in the bathrooms, and potentially some of the floors downstairs, maybe the downstairs loo and the utility room. Haven't confirmed that yet, but it was just so lovely to see all of the different tiles that they have at Reed Harris. Now, they have some really, really colourful, jazzy tiles in this showroom. All the clips that you're seeing now, you're probably thinking, wow, what are they going to go for? And I'm just going to manage your expectations right now. There might be some colour, but it's mostly going to be neutral. I love very earthy, organic, natural kind of tones in bathrooms. We might potentially do something interesting in terms of pattern. So we might do a checkerboard, we might do a stripe potentially, or it might just be very neutral. So you can stop watching now if you want really colourful bathroom schemes. It's not happening in this project. It's not to say that I haven't done colourful bathrooms in other projects, but this one, you're going to find a lot of creams, beiges, no grey, but it will be lovely, warm, earthy, soothing, natural, calming tones. I sometimes have to convince James that neutral doesn't mean boring. It can still be absolutely beautiful, but we're not bringing in any crazy jazzy tiles or colours, just to warn you. So when I go through the concept boards with you in an upcoming video, I will share a lot more about the tiles, because goodness, I could definitely do a whole video on just tiles. So if that's your thing, stay tuned. I just wanted to jump in and tell you about our exciting new project, the Makeover Mission. If you haven't heard about it already, we are transforming a space for one lucky winner. And we have our winner. We've met Kathy. She is the most wonderful lady. I love her already. And we're going to be working on her bedroom. So we have a number of different suppliers and trades already on board who are kindly gifting their services or products. You can follow along on Instagram at happybeams.mm and keep watching our YouTube channel, because we'll be sharing the full transformation and all the behind the scenes very soon. And of course, if you'd like to be involved, or if you know anyone who'd like to support in some way, please do get in touch and help us spread the word. We so appreciate it. Now, back to Project Magnolia. As you can see, we have an awful lot more scaffolding up on the front of the house. The guys have been busy putting even more steels in, and excitingly, in plot B, they have put the first floor joists in, but over in plot A, we actually have a first floor, which is incredible. You can see here that they've created the stairwell opening, but it's just starting to actually feel like a house rather than being open to the sky as it has been for months now. The next few clips, James actually took the night before we went on holiday for 2 weeks, and unfortunately it was tipping it down. So I'm apologising now for the quality of the clips, I guess. But we were going away for 2 weeks, and we knew that we had to take this footage because The builders work extremely quickly, so it was going to look so different by the time we got home. But it hopefully shows you where we were up to before our holiday. And you've guessed it, our next video will be when we come back. So I hope you really enjoyed watching this little update. As I've mentioned, the really exciting stuff is coming soon, and I cannot wait to share more of tiles, front doors, windows, flooring, radiators, all of the good stuff. And very soon I'll be looking at kitchen and bathroom designs. So I'm going to be really in my element. All this construction stuff is fascinating and I've loved it, but I think you can probably tell I can't wait for the good stuff. And this week, so this is a few weeks ahead of where you are now, there was a crane on site lifting in the ridge beams to construct the roof. I can't believe it. It's mad. Oh, I was going to say, if there's anything that you're particularly interested in, or if you've got any questions about why we've done this project like we have, my cousin actually did ask, why didn't we just knock it down and start again? Yeah, there's definitely been times where we've thought we should have done that. Hindsight is a very helpful thing. But if there's anything that you would like to see more of, or something that I have just completely skipped over, because you know what it's like when it's your project, it's in your head, but I may not have explained it to you very well, so let us know. Always happy to explain things and share more, so would love to hear from you. But without further ado, enjoy the rest of the video, enjoy the rest of your day, enjoy! Let's just hit record and see what happens. Hopefully there is something in there that I can use. We'll see. What did I write? Oh, my hair's gone funny now. Okay, I think that's enough now. Let me just check my notes 1 second. Okay, that was a long take. Oh, and I've got a squeaky chair. Fabulous. Okie dokie. I think that's all I was going to say. How many outtakes, I wonder? A lot. I think that's it now. Okay, ciao ciao, bye bye.